Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I'm here today after a long break with episode 16 of Coffee Talk. For those of you who don't know, Coffee Talks are chatty videos in which I randomly talk about random subjects that occur to me at any particular point in time. But there is a sort of structure to this chaos, if you would like to call it. So whenever I do a coffee talk, I talk about the books that I'm currently reading, and then I move on to the topics that I want to talk about. So in today's coffee talk video, I will be talking about the books that I'm currently reading, obviously, and about my move and what you can expect from my channel, and about books that are overhyped. I'm hoping that I will be able to put it across to you as clear a manner as possible, because these videos are unscripted totally. I'm talking right off the top of my head, and sometimes, you know, I can be very awkward, and I'm just hoping that that doesn't come through and that the actual topic does. Okay. First sip of the first coffee talk I'm filming here. Okay, so first up, the books that I'm currently reading. I'm reading two books actually. One is the third in the All for the Game trilogy by Nora Sakavic. It's called The Kingsman, and I'm about 50% into the book, and I must say that I'm really liking the trilogy. I wouldn't say that I love it, because all of the characters I just want to punch in the face. All of them are big jerks, including the main character. Okay, maybe not the main character, but what I actually like about this book, despite all the characters being like this, is that there's growth, there's character growth, and it's the found family trope, and I love the found family trope. This found family has a weird way of showing their love. They have a weird way of saying that look, I've got your back no matter what, but at most critical points they do turn up, and I love that. I really like the fact that she took a bunch of characters who from troubled backgrounds, and she turned it into a story around a sport called XC. I don't know if it exists or not, but it is intriguing. You can expect a review for this trilogy on my blog. And I'm also reading a review copy. It's called A Trip to Remember by Aditya Chaudhary, and I'm really liking it. I like how the author has taken different short stories, put them together in a collection, and still there's a thread running through all of them of humanity, of understanding, and of the human pity and apathy, and the innate grief that we hold within us. It's not the best kind of writing, but it's good. It's good as it flows, and I really like it about that. But I'm filming this a day before the video goes up, so I'm thinking I will be finishing the second book by the time you see this video. Those were the books that I'm currently reading. What I'm planning to pick up next, I have so many plans. I have so many plans for BookTube, for my blog as well, so I will talk about them now. I have a bunch of videos planned for October, including a couple of reading vlogs, a couple of recommendations videos, a couple of like readathon kind of videos, and there are a lot more. Like the wrap-up you will see. I mean, I couldn't film a wrap-up for August, but you will see a wrap-up, a combined wrap-up for August and September. I haven't been reading a lot in September. I think the books that I'm currently reading, they are the second and third of September, and that is saying something, because I'm usually someone who has zipped through at least like 7 or 8 books by this time usually. But that's what I've planned for BookTube. For my blog, I am planning a whole thing. Like, I'm going to be super busy this October, what with the move and all, but I'm going to be doing Blogtober, in which I post a blog post on the blog every single day of the month, and I have planned it out. I don't know how far I'll be able to go, but I'm really looking forward to it because this isn't something I've ever done. Like, I haven't posted 31 blog posts in a whole year, let alone a month. But I'm super excited because some of these topics I was really wanting to put out for a long time. So that's there. There you have my booktube plans, my blog plans, and about the move. I haven't spoken about this in a video before, but we've moved to Sydney, Australia, and it's taken us like 2 months to get settled in and for me to find a setup that I can sit comfortably in and film videos. So here we are. You're going to see a lot of vlog content also, I'm hoping. I'm not really sure if that will be possible because me being an awkward introvert, filming out in public is not my forte, but I will try as much as possible to bring as much as possible for you to see. I still haven't gotten a library membership. But I will do that this week. I'm hoping, I'm keeping my fingers crossed, but I'm hoping I will get that done this week so that I can actually use the facilities that are available to me here. And also because I need books, because I have a lot planned. In one of the videos I can't buy so many books. So, oh, did I give that away? Never mind. It's okay. I thought I was done with this. And now to the topic that I was talking about books being overhyped. There were certain books that I've seen spoken across platforms, across social media so often that I went and tried to buy them, or so that I will have them. So I got the fear of missing out. But there was also a point that I considered them popular and I considered them to be so hyped, and when I read a few of them, I just didn't like them. I thought that people were making a bigger deal out of it than was necessary. Basically, overhyped. You're hyping a book up more than necessary. Extra hype, overhype. But over the years that I've been on Bookstagram and Booktube, my thinking has changed it to the point where I'm like, okay, fine, I'm dissing a book, okay, but it's not a personal attack on you. It never was, for that matter, but I've been making it clearer and clearer. It's not a personal attack on you. I just didn't like the book. If you like the book, if it helped you, perfect, superb, fine. But it just didn't work for me. And still I went and called it overhyped. But I think it was last year or year before last. I can't remember the exact timeline. But there was some tweet, I think, or someone posted to the Instagram stories about how dissing a book because it is liked by a majority of people isn't necessarily the right thing. Basically, it's saying like the majority of people is wrong for liking the book. Unless that book is really problematic, you can't really say that, hey, look, you're just making a big deal out of nothing. Maybe it meant a lot to them. Maybe it changed their life. So you can't really do that. Unless it's something like the subtle art or something. But that also I've been giving disclaimers of late because I know that that book has changed quite a few lives. I mean, I know people who hate the book also, and I stand in solidarity with them, but I know of people who love the book, who treat it as the be all and end all of things. But the whole point of a book being overhyped, it's sort of sends the wrong message to me. Like, I realized that when I read that tweet, when I read that person's thoughts, and it was eye-opening in a way because just because a book is popular, just because out of 10,000 people, just because 9,000 people liked it and 1,000 didn't, and it didn't work for you, you can't say that those 9,000 people were wrong. Say that the book is bad for you. Point out whatever you didn't like in the books. That's what I've started to do. I mean, at least I'm glad that I'm learning it that way, but just don't diss on those 9,000 people because it didn't fit your taste. Don't diss on the person, diss on the book if you like. but that's also selective. I don't know if that made any sense or not, but I just think there's a lot of reader shaming still going around on social media for not liking a particular book or for liking a particular book. Unless a book is problematic, you can't diss someone for liking a particular book. And you cannot say that a person didn't like a book because they are not intellectual. I've been at the receiving end of these sort of nasty comments. For example, I will tell you the list. Like, for example, start off with The Subtle Art of Not Giving an F by Mark Manson. Yeah, as you know, I did an hour-long rant video on my channel, and I think people went nuts. They took it personally. They called me names and they said that I wasn't an intellectual. And same with The Starless Sea. Apparently the storyline, if you don't like the storyline of Starless Sea, you're not an intellectual and you don't know how to think. And the same thing happened with a movie that I didn't like, and the fans of that actor came for me, and I was like, oh. And then it happened with a book that I had reviewed. I think it was My Experiments with Truth by Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi. And when I talked about what I did not like about his philosophy, for that also people came for me. So you see the trend. So I just think that just don't reader shame. Just don't reader shame someone for liking a book or not liking a book just because you didn't like or you liked a particular book. It's not a personal attack on you. They're talking about the book, not about you. And you don't even know the person. So just don't do it. Don't do it. So that was my, I think it went on for like 8 minutes. 8-minute long tirade against calling books overhyped and reader shaming. I'm always like, I can go off when it comes to talking about reader shaming, because I also have a full video about it. If you'd like to go check that out, this is my chance to promote. Link here as well as in the description box below. So that was episode 16 of Coffee Talk with the Melodramatic Bookworm. What did you think of this video? Did you like it? Did you not like it? What are you currently reading? And what are your thoughts on overhyped books and reader shaming? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.